right back at you, see? What do we have in store this time? I tell you, it's a beautiful. This goes out to you. And you. And you. This goes out to you. And you. And you. I said this goes out to you. And you. And you. This goes out to you. And you. And you. This one is for you. And you. And you. This one is for you. And you. And you. Back again like I never left. Here to move the crowd like a terror threat. Best in the world, ain't no better yet. We could battle live on my channel live. I sit up for that, move the culture forward. Get the vultures off it and resurrect that lyricism. I'm here to give them, stay real with rhythm and realism. You can feel the difference between me and this one. And he that's living for the sex and check that Millie's giving. GMO'd out, and the female with him sucks so loud. I flow about that reality, ain't no doubt. I'm ahead of the rest, right in front of your bed. If you think I'm sleeping, so is one to your head that'll keep you thinking. I'm a dream filled with violent scenes and the type of means to survive the streams. A night on mirrors like Sir Lancelot, with your chance to stop all the fright you see. It's poets cane, that writer's blow that'll get you high, shit's white as snow. Get hype in shows till they call the cops. And if you talk a lot, I'm in silent mode. If you riffing and beef, I'ma sit in and creep. Get close, home, it won't boast. Phone, it go cold on me and I hit you with heat. These niggas said enough, now listen to me. Yeah, it's fun for you, say what your gun will do, but I come to improve every one of you. So see the greatness in front of you. Air the millions too, and this one's for you. And you. Young, the champion, speed walking nasty to a classy run. Gotta pick up the pace and redeliver the space. I hand me down for puns, spit a Gatling gun. You in the third dimension, I'm in 7D. Like around the time that rap begun. I'm a hound you find, that's a rabid one. Stick my teeth and beat to spread a pathogen. You can pop your pellets till my cannons come. With my victory music like a Grammy won. If you be wanting this smoke it's on, and this two beyonds like calamity done. I'm every grain of hot like sand in the sun. Put your trash in the dump like sand for the sun. The whack is done, yeah the game is over. Play it again, Sam, cause the melody sung. I feed the fans that last album. Throwback flows were for me, my man. That death row era of 96. Machiavellian rhymes and shit. Now it's part 2 on hard beats. Among the last of us with that magic touch that'll smash it up into gravel dust. That's how I lead concrete. Disintegrated, this isn't hatred. This in the way you demonstrated your women nature. Can't win as a hater. And I control a pad as a different player. So this go out to war to doubt me. Every single one I'm calling you out, be air the millions. This part 2, and this is for the world that is all around. What's she saying in the trust on it's for you? An N-word named who? What is going to you? And you, this one is for you. And you, and you, and you. Hey, this is great, ain't it? It's cool, this one is for you. It's cool, and you. And you. Hopped in the car, drove real far. Freestyle while I gas your head up. Master head, what getting that from? The girl who wants this whip. Off the top, I'm nice with mine. Everyone knows these shaky times. I put my foot with that Nike sign right in your face. Recite these lines if you wanna do is off the top. I'm just bugging, I'm all alive. When I do this, transform like a motherfucking autobot. Stick to what you're really good at. Don't get too ahead of yourself there, eh? This guy, eh? Well, anyway, enjoy the album, people.
L&D on the track.
Yes, I like to read your mind. Your dress is real divine. Addressing me, reclining, we unwind, just talking mess. Your quest for me to find. I journey deep inside. Your questions answered as we grown and moan. You said you and your girls are coming to the show later. Well, I'ma let you backstage, I will okay ya. Now you can tell it by their eyes how they probing ya. When they wanna snap their mind, me you stroking her. Don't matter if a glass of wine or a smoke with her. As long as you spend the time, then you gon' get her. All you gonna thug it out and bring a rose with ya. Well, I just keep her warm at night in the cold winter. Now when love is what you for like it's November. And trust the feelings that I have for her so tender. Don't get it twisted cause I do it like a old pretzel. Cause I'm the man that's gonna fold you, I'm no beta. And that don't mean that I won't lay down just holding you. But girl, I gotta bring a small fruit to grow in you. To put it blunt, I'm going balls deep, a ball in you. I love the tone you letting out when it's tone in you. I love the way you're smoking hot to a cold player. You send me signals like it's phone data, phone data. You turning heads in the whole place like rotators. We talking now and you gon' moan later, moan later. Yeah, I love how you bouncing. Just walk around catching eyes, but I'm mounting. Up with a classical vibe, yeah, you sexy. Fly with your head held up high, but I'm sexy. Why? Cause my hands on your thigh, you ain't moving. Pressed up against me, it's cool, we could do that. I don't let you say anyone through, I'm a cool cat. Keep my excitement reserved for your moment. Sexy is long-winded words, your defenses. Strong, that's the best when you let them fall. Cause I earned what you yearn to relinquish. And you could have the world as a queen from a princess. Call me Poet's King, you can lean on me in. And no amateur, I go major. When things grow into a crush like it's toe finger. And she's an Easter egg, I mention in the song later. Don't gotta cry, just laugh now and you can moan later, moan later, moan later. There's no way that's so major. You know I got a lot to give like a donator. You keep on sending me signals like it's phone data. We mingle now and you gon' moan later, moan later. Shorty telling me she tired of the insecure and tired of the men that treat her like she is a whore. I mean, we grown and she wanna get her lips a moan, but not to get it on, just offer what she sipping on. Yeah, I could dig it, ain't no reason to be pressing strong when you a man that's gonna lay that impression on. However, thought she gotta know it with no desperate vibes. The domination will conform her to submissive form. Now listen on just like I do when I can hear a scream. We're gripping on the sheets, experience the clearest dream. It's coming true, it's 1 and 2 that's added weird team. A match with passion set on fire like it's kerosene. A sexy scene, soul player, how you gon' take her? Hard to get a little risk like a low wager. Hit or miss, I got it made like I'm so tailored. I'm suited for my little miss and make a moan later. Get to know each other well so you know stranger. Your body, I'ma drive you crazy like it's road anger. And keep on sending me these signals like it's phone data. We mingle now so you can moan later, moan later. Quest for me to find. I journey deep inside. Your questions answered as we groaning, moaning, breathing.
It's getting serious on this track, fam. You did it, Millhouse.
Jiggy got that juice.
Cameraman zoom it, cameraman zoom it. 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 Cameraman zoom it, cameraman look at me. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman zoom it. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman look at me. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman zoom it. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman look at me. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman zoom it. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman look at me. Pour it all up in the flicker, you know what, I'll smoke but ain't touching the liquor. Now go on and fuck with your nigga, they love it, now calling me a public figure. You showing me how to get richer, I listen, now growing my money up with ya. I home in on something, no growth and just nothing, stay humble while growing much bigger. Now I'm in it of these millions, prepare for my children and pose for the camera. Cameraman zooming, my family and movement, go ape shit, my flow is bananas. The home of the flashing lights, having nights lit up like daytime New York and a stand up. I'm more than a rapper, adored by the fans and their family, no corner my standard. I fly to your city and country, get different money that comes in all colors. The gremlins you view it, our cameraman zoomed it and posted, you give it a thumbs up. Or hard cause you love it, I started from nothing, now caught in the zoom from your lenses. I'm smart and discussing with hard shit, I'm busting, not kicking doors you do not enter. Now check it, it's lights, camera, action, looking fly in new fashion. Few thousand phones are flashing, every mic that I'm grabbing, have a night filled with passion. If you like it, you can have it through the sight on the night, gone that perch and catch the magic. Yo, cameraman zoom it, cameraman zoom it. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman look at me. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman zoom it. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman look at me. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman zoom it. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman look at me. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman zoom it. cameraman, zoom it, cameraman, look at me. Now baby, your body is crazy, you about to get paid off that magazine cover. You went from the gram nearly naked, no more private show since you have been discovered. Or clubs you were stripping, becoming a victim of touches forbidden and creepy. Your man needs to solid and stay right there with you, now asking why you wanna leave me. I guess your head's bigger, your checkers, and figure that homie is no longer worth it. But he was the one that would fight off the creeps and protect you through all the absurdness. You're rich and you're famous, the flashes are brighter, your man is more whiter, you made it. Your ex, you ignore him, don't answer his calls because to you he's corny and basic. He's crying and hurting and sighing and yearning, but you do not care cause you get paid. Then through trying and searching, he dug up your passenger soul TMZ, your old sex tape. Him ramming and you, now the man is a new one, got loot while you're deep in a scandal. He cameraman zoomed and they cash it on you in the future for being mishandled. Girl, your ass is mad stupid, but you flash your damn tutors. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman zoom it. Your new man you have is tiny, is his ass a damn eunuch? Just to see his puny thing, you got a cameraman zoom it. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman zoom it. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman look at me. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman zoom it. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman look at me. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman zoom it. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman look at me. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman zoom it. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman look at me. The moral of this story is get your lights, camera, action on. But don't be jabroni and do your day ones dirty, or they might fuck your ass and make you humble. Steez, a nigga named Steez, a nigga named Steez, a nigga named Steez, a nigga named Steez. Poets Kane, I be striking like a kick of thunder. You robots sounding too small to make Vicky wonder. You know Kelly Bundy but forgot about Vinny Verducci. Catch Drew Wayne and Poets Kane, now splitting the groupie. Like a line of filled urinals, I write my own shit. All my rhymes are real pure, you know. That's word to Topanga, no stranger to a battleground. Nigga named Steez, car bass, got that rattle sound. Proceed to get that moolah, then I hit the G dispensary. To catch up to a year of work, a nigga need a century. I asked if she remember me, said yes, like red alert. Yo, if she get too stressing, then I'm funk master flexing her. Bars are like a shotty, watch my pump handle weapon work. And y'all's are like a zombie, I'm a dump till your head disperse. Spend a little fetty, get my friend to do my petty work. Forever you remember me, you ain't forgetting any word. Steez, a nigga named 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 Steez. Let's fly together, motherfucker. Fuck Giuliani. Egg couch was better for a brother. Good day, New York. The way I'm spitting, think I'm David Dinkins. Running New York, 90 sound on the latest rhythm. You know snuff, but you forgot about Captain Shiner. A traveling man that books your trips like a Captain Shriner. Ill, you may not escape when the maze on. Trap you in my parables, you're lost from which way you're gone. Box you niggas in, kinda like that box you niggas in. Cross hook up a cut to the face, I box you niggas in. All shook up for what? Because I'm on the coming up. And I bust off on demand like an auto coming slut. Sex is mental, instrumentals, I embed jewels in your mentals. The subtlety is strong, lights and well put innuendos. This another freaking song, but I ain't the Dean at Howard though. Expel you niggas, but I ain't the Dean at Howard though. Steez, a nigga named 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 Steez.
He does a lot of daydreaming.
Hey, single mothers. Yeah, this one is for you. Hey, single mothers. Kisses part 2. Poets came. Hey, single mothers. Check it out. Through the hard times. Hey, single mothers. And the good times. I'm just pacing back and forth in my small, tight crib at the word. A brand new healthy little daughter, you deliver the world. And I can't help to be but happy even if I ain't did it. And not the one to peck your tummy in original kisses. When reminiscing, feeling foolish or for unanswered questions. Don't even care about when you made her, I won't tamper the blessing. What is perfection? Idealistic nice. Whatever happens when we get caught up in the heat. Love, lust, and the passion. And when you said you so in love with her, I saw it as perfect. So if you don't marry your daddy, it'll always be worth it. Just a chance, I say, to give a brother enough to accept it for your family, unless you know the love ain't connected. And I forever got it for you since we dreamed of the same. Sweet as honey, then got stung, that's how it be in the game. I felt part 1 would be for you. Yeah, you know who you are. Ain't on your tummy, so I'm blowing you a kiss from afar. Cause I can see you out here on your own. Some leaving brothers while you others left and all alone. No greater joy than in your house where endless love is grown. I blow you kisses to the blessing that you call your home. With such perfection, girl, I see you out here on your own. And with your gift you're raising, girl, you're never all alone. Cause from the tummy to I'm growing up, you know what bliss is. Go out and get it, I got love for you and blow you kisses. 9 years they were an item, raising their kids together. From the storms, ups and downs, to the fairest of weather. Them little eyes their daughters have, saw they mommy and daddy. A proper family ain't the richest, but them times were so happy. And they don't understand the reason that those raising them split up. Just the daddy was no longer on the daily there with him. And though we tried because he knew that to his girls is confusing, mommy left them and their daughters in a world that's a new one. Another shorty fell in love and thought his brother's amazing, but he rejected her deposit when her tummy started raising. She cashed a check for reality when he broke up with her. A single family, just shorty and a boy getting bigger. And I relate to him, my father taking out for narcotics. So from the start, but just my mama during times it's the hardest. So this to all of y'all just like her and you love this with you. A hug and kiss to single mothers, and this one is for you. Mothers, I can see you out here on your own. Some leaving brothers while you others left and all alone. No greater joy than in your house where endless love is grown. I blow you kisses to the blessings that you call your home. With such perfection, girl, I see you out here on your own. And with your gift you're raising, girl, you're never all alone. Cause from the tummy to I'm growing up, you know what bliss is. Go out and get it, I got love for you and blow you kisses. Hey, simple, I hope to be a dad and raise my own. The one who's telling me I plant kisses, I can save my home. And make a home where love is grown and we can stay together. Where for their lives compared to ours, we can make it better. Amazing setting, but the ideal isn't always perfect. So baby, if you do it solo, it was always worth it. Go ahead and work it while they're growing into men and ladies. I blow you kisses while you make it happen on the daily. Hey, single mothers, I can see you out here on your own. Some leaving brothers while you others left and all alone. No greater joy than in your house where endless love is grown. I blow you kisses to the blessing that you call your home. With such perfection, girl, I see you out here on your own. And with your gift you're raising, girl, you're never all alone. Cause from the tummy to I'm growing up, you know what bliss is. Go out and get it, I got love for you and blow you kisses. Hey, single mothers, Poets came. Kisses part 2. Hey, single mothers, this one's for you. Poets came. Air the Millions part 2. Volume 2, this one's for you. Check it out though. Sometimes your momentum could take you off in an instant. So look at me now, cause when I blow up you won't see me or get a look at me then. So just look at me now. All of these days I be grinding with rhymes I've been put to a pen. Take a look at me now. Cameraman zoom it, look at me. Hand to hand moves, they flicking me. While I'm on the block where the crooks will be, I ain't stopped till these pockets good and deep. Couldn't sleep, had to make moves like they came from my colon. I may just be holding, can't make it a folding. I make your persona, faking inferiorities, neighboring piranhas. Cartels in my shark tail, dun, 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 dun. Checking out the sea slaves, working for low wage, never get to what they want. I brainstorm, yeah, I grind alone. From the days that came to my final poem, the time in between, I am meant to gleam. Interrogation, it's me who the shines upon. Waves in the sea, I'm causing that, and all of that when I rhyme in songs. Lean with the beat and spit the script like an autograph that I sign shit on. To take all the passion to climb alone, all the cash cast with feline and moans. Once you win the litter where they shit and piss you off. Baller status mean they watch your throne. Corner cats inside on your vision like spy glasses. And them niggas are live practice. Once you deal with them high brackets, they'll try your asses. No time to wait on the unfulfilling like a light snackers. When you find your plate, keep grinding great. With a full course meal, no eyes of hate. So look at me now. Cause when I blow up, you won't see me or get a look at me then. So just look at me now. All of these days I be grinding with rhymes I've been put to a pen. Take a look at me now.
Haters never thought that they would ever see you standing on the cover of a magazine. Now they see me all over the TV screen. Now everybody wanna take a look at me. I was fucked up, ain't nobody had my back. Didn't nobody let me hold nothing. Didn't nobody from me sex, so I did it all from the ground up. About pause and tone you sound up. Haters trying to circle wax, but I came back for the roundup. Fake hate, fake love, same thing. Everybody chasing clout and trying to be the man. They'll throw you up under the bus, yeah. These niggas ain't nothing to trust, yeah. When I was dead broke, nobody would look at me. Now I can't go to Safeway without a fake bitch trying to get at me. Hell no, I want your phone number. You make cars beat like the road runner. Trying to play me like you played them niggas uptown last summer.
Look at me now. Cause when I blow up, you won't see me or get a look at me then. So just look at me now. All of these days I be grinding with rhymes I've been put to a pen. Take a look at me now. Love and hate's energy, so it don't matter long as you go in, baby. Look at me now. This the ground floor, so peep game, then salute the sky when I'm soaring. Take a look at me now.
Started from the bottom on some Drake shit. I bit the garden's evil apple on some snake shit. She gave me the wrong number on some fake shit. Now I got a pussy dripping on some lake shit. And ever since I focused in, I came up. They changed up. I got my change up and didn't change much. Don't blame me for your regrets, just blame me for my success. The man who holds his own is the man which we respect. And I promise, I ain't never been a liar. To the day that I retire and my soul set on fire, I will hold it down for real niggas worldwide. I know they feel this shit even if paralyzed. They terrified that I may terrorize and fuck the game up. They telling lies, so I'ma sterilize to clean you lames up. From selling pies to writing down our lives, we switch the lanes up. It's televised, no need to fantasize, nigga. Look at me now.
Cause when I blow up, you won't see me or get a look at me then. So just look at me now. All of these days I be grinding with rhymes I've been put to a pen. Take a look at me now. Love and hate's energy, so it don't matter long as you go in, baby. Look at me now. This the ground floor, so peep game, then salute the sky when I'm soaring. Take a look at me now. Can you look at us now? You only got one chance to look at us now. Poets K, Air the Millions 2, L.A, Bob Powers. Yeah, you better take a good look while you can. You're gonna be too bright for you a little bit, man. Invisible, Word, yeah. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, that ain't gonna work. That echo, no good. Hold on, let me fix that. Echo. Oh, I know it's that's easy. Oh shit. I know that's easy. To infinity and beyond. Alright, hold up. To infinity and beyond. Look at me now. Just hit that on the boom. There we go. That fixed that. Alright, I'm about to I'm about to send this joint to you.
I'm getting it off the Google Drizzov. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the building, how y'all doing? Hit the thumbs up if you will. You know what I'm saying? That's free. And then if you want to, donate, or if you want to cop the album, you done heard some select joints off of Poets King ATM Part 2. You know, the whole album, $12, high fidelity, high quality, well-mastered tracks. It ain't on some, sounding like I recorded it in the train station or anything like that. You know? So, I got the links below. You can just hit that, the Streamlabs or the Cash App, and boom. I'm going to do exactly what I'm about to do for Man of War 347 right now, and that's send that joint to your email. So if you do copy it, just hit me with your email and a note or something, and boom. You about to get this official shit. I also got Air the Millions 1 on sale for the same low price of $10. Or you could get the whole double album, both of them, 1 and 2, for $15. You know what I mean? So, that's a bargain if you ask me. Am I ever going to say that my shit ain't a bargain if someone copy it? I mean, I'm going to be a little biased, so I guess my opinion don't count. So, if you copy it and you want to leave a new message from Tanya, who are you? Okay. If you copy it and you want to leave leave a Yelp review or something, you could do that too. And you can find out if people want to copy. You think it's trash, say it's trash. If you think it's that fire, say it's that fire. Alright, hold up. Look at me now. I had to put that song last. That was a hard joint. Arguably the tightest joint on the album. I said, yeah, I'm ending it with this track right here. Alright, beats to buy your joints, let me know how to promote it. Is this you? Oh yeah, I think this is my man right here. Let's go with everybody though. This ain't really like nothing special. I'm just here sitting here chilling. I was working out and that's about it. Alright, look at me now. Okay, this your email. I want to do it. I don't want to reply. I want to send it in a new one so that you see it. If I do a reply, it can get lost in the system, and that ain't good. I just want to compose. I got a cover on it and everything. Slap together a little cover, nothing really too crazy or special. I bit off Nas' little joint right quick, on some shark biting for the cover. I literally just did that on spontaneously, ATM 2. Alright, boom. Hit that link up. Or get a look at me then, so just look at me now. Alright, got an Opera browser. The Opera is a dope ass browser. I don't use it that much, but I gotta tell you, that's a dope ass browser. It has a feature. I hope they didn't get rid of this feature with the Opera browser. You know what's dope about the Opera browser? It has a feature where it could refresh your page every like 2 minutes or something, or for however long you set it for. So let's say you're waiting. Well, usually emails, they'll refresh you on their own. But let's say it's something on that page that you want to see an updated status on, like you're waiting for something to happen. With the Opera browser, you can refresh that page on autopilot. So, hit my man off right there. Boom. It is done, my good brother. To your well central message. Brooklyn School Supply Drive. I be doing this thing where I do like videography work, where I film things for news outlets, and if a news outlet picks up what I film, they'll pay me anything from like, I don't know, $40 to $75 depending on, what the thing is. So like when someone gets shot like in the city or something, it comes through the wire. And they'll say, yo, you got an hour or two to go film the crime scene of, somebody that got clapped. Or whatever it is. It could be, like the other day they wanted a film of a grilled cheese sandwich. I guess some news outlet requested some grilled cheese sandwich. Who is this? Beautiful. Wow. Wow. Okay. Shout out to Kira Orset, aka Cassandra. I'm just looking at the thumbnail of this. I'm gonna let y'all look at this. Shout out to her though. It's all right here. I don't know how well it's gonna come through the thing. Let me see. There's a video. Okay, yeah. Shout out to Cassandra. Oh man, too much light. Hold up. He's like, y'all gotta see this. Well, shout out to her. She looking like a sexy ass Chun-Li, like a thick, super thick Chun-Li out this piece right here. Akira Orset, that's her channel, so go subscribe. So salute and shout out to her right there. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, you got the breast poking out on purpose for the camera to purposely see. Been a long time. Let me hit that like. Okay. Like I told you, I'm just here chilling, so it ain't really no special thing. I'm looking at a young Cassandra on her YouTube page. You know what I mean? Let me throw that link right there if anybody else want to do the same, so my man Manowar can see what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? We got sexy ass Hope in the building too, so you know, not to take your shine or your star away from you. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Hold on. Let me throw this link out there. And be like, yeah, Tone Space was simple for Cassandra. The shit just caught my eyes. I'm chilling on the front page of YouTube and I see these joints popping out with a whole Chun-Li situation going on. So I'm like, word? Okay. So tell her that Poets King, aka Tone Space, was checking her out. You know what I mean? Where we at? You should do that type of work in Chirac. Oh man, I'll be balling or I'll be like balled up in plastic, one or the other. Like I don't even like doing all them shits because I kind of feel like it's predatory in the sense. Like a lot of times people will actually get killed, and you know I feel bad just going there doing the film work. But as some of my friends put it, it's like, yo, it's just the news. It's what they do. You know, it's not really taking advantage of the situation per se, because you know. It's news. News got to be reported. But between that and then sometimes just not knowing the details, especially a fresh crime scene, you just come there with the camera, because I don't look like a news reporter or anything. I usually, you know, dress like a regular cat. So, you know, I don't want, you know, you might fuck around, you might end up getting caught up in the nonsense. A couple of them things happen out here in Queens. But yeah, that's Cassandra Orset. That's what's going on in YouTubeville right now. Oh, she did a live stream. A 3-minute and 15-second live stream. And guess who's in the chat? But simply for them titties. Apropos for this particular chat room of this particular sister. Or sister, as the commission coach I like to say. I'm just gonna leave a comment. Ain't no point in just looking without saying anything. I can't comment. Oh, the stream is caught in that state of flux. You know, like right when a live stream ends, but you could still kind of see the camera. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like in between that part where it's not gonna show you the chat replay yet, and it's not gonna show you the comment section either. Yeah, she do, man. I'm telling you. Wow. Okay. She doing it right. I wonder how tall she is. Is she tall? Cause sometimes like on video it'd be hard to get the dimensions of a person if you don't like have their height. Like me, for example, I'm 6'6", but I could be like a small, like I'm a very big guy. You know, I'm not bragging, I'm just saying, like, it just is what it is. Like, you know, you have some people that might be my height, and they might just have, like, a small build. Like, you can't just tell by the dimensions. You gotta, like, see them next to a person. Like, me next to other people, the best way that I like to let people know is I let them know I have a very big-ass head. That pretty much puts everything in perspective. Like, my hat is nearly a size 8. So I got a big-ass head, but it's proportioned with my body, so that lets you know, like, I'm wide, you know what I mean, I'm just a big dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, my man Brooklyn Damien, he plays ball in Jersey sometimes with Math Hoffa, You know what I'm saying? Math Hoffa, another like big cat. He said that dude is like about my size. He said he's like a little shorter than me, but he's like big, you know? And as you can see, I'm not like all muscly and anything. I'm not like super diesel, but I'm just like a big dude, you know? She probably 5'4" or some shit, yeah. Cause like for example, if she's a bigger 5'4", then that means her titties are that much bigger. You know what I mean? Even though she's thick, she could still have like a small, semi-petite size to her. You know, I mean, either way, those are some huge breasts. There's no getting around that. Those are huge breasts, no matter if she got a small head or a big-ass head. Yeah, those are very nice. Yes. Yes. I feel like doing a whole show on her and her breasts. And she got a pretty face, too. She got a Chun-Li shit going on. She got a little thing like I got in my head. And little hair wisped to the left side. She got a dope ass gamer chair too. Like them gaming people that be having like 1,000 live viewers plus. They be getting like $500 a stream just sitting there doing their thing. She got like one of them chairs. So she done stepped up from the little bouncy ball or whatever. She, you know, she got an official Captain Picard chair. You know, not Sector Captain Picard, Starship Enterprise Captain Picard. You know? Let me see what she talking about.
I'm gonna have a full conversation.
You gonna listen to Cassandra, don't flag me, you know what I'm saying? I'm showing you much love, promotion, and respect. This is what I hear what you talk about.
Why is the camera like this? Why is it lagging?
There we go, you can see it a little better now. Kind of. Big ass breast. DTR in the thing. What up, family? I'm just chilling, man. Hear about YouTube getting rid of Super Chat and the chat room next month. Really? Wow. And the chat room? Like the Super Chat, that don't really move me too much. I'm kind of thinking that might be a bad move on their part because they're already jacking at least 1/3 of the percent of it. And I think they take more than 1/3. Because I've seen what I've gotten in Super Chat, which honestly hasn't been much, like on my bigger channel. And when it shows the revenue, it would look like they dug their hand more than just 1/3%. But that's crazy though, the chat room though. Now that is like crazy. How you gonna take the chat room out? That is crazy, B. That's some shit I would actually petition against. Like that would fuck YouTube up. Trolls are dead. Trolling is about to be dead on YouTube. Maybe that's why they're doing it. But that shit is whack. They're taking the chat rooms out? What? You have niggas like Styles is gonna be like, yeah, that's good they taking the chat room out. You know, half the time you want to shut his shit down anyway. He can't take what people be saying. Good. I told you niggas shit like this was happening. Then I predicted it 2 years ago that they was gonna do away with this AdSense they were giving. Which to his credit is true. He did predict that. I'm doing it in jest, but he did really say that though. You got some big ass titties in this sector. Damn. This is suicide mission against trolls for a fact. Yeah, man. That's. We have to get creative or something. Oh, my man Big Diak. Hold up, let me see what the Big Diak talking about. The medicine is in the apartment. Yes, it is. I'll just come by tomorrow. Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh, this Cassandra. Check a couple messages above. I put the link to her thing. Them huge knockers just caught my attention. I just happened to see the thumbnail and I just clicked on it just because, you know. Yeah. Well, sometimes in the chat room, shit be like going away, so I'll put it again. If I can. Boom. There we go. Them joints.
I'm not gonna show.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, shout out to Cassandra, shout out to her breasts, and shout out to the Opera browser. Like I said, it's a dope ass browser. You can refresh your page every time. Like let's say you're on YouTube and Cassandra about to do another titty video, but you waiting for it and you gotta keep hitting refresh. Well, with the Opera browser, you could set it on auto refresh. So every 2 or 5 minutes, your page will refresh so you could see the latest of her huge knockers. So yeah, go to her, subscribe to her, give her a thumbs out, send her a little kite, send her a message, tell her that Tone Space is admiring her breasts and her face and all of that shit. You know what I mean? OG Nuke, home after 31 years.
I mean, I don't got no notes. I just feel like this individual that's in the building, he don't look like he's
Oh, this
afraid
old.
to say anything.
Do y'all be checking out The Quiet Room?
You know, comments and,
The dude Queens Flip, little podcast he got with this dude G Money.
G Money, you good? Space, what up, man? Shout out to Space in the building. You good? Follow me.
I already gave me a shout out. Basically, it looks like there's a flux of gangsters and people doing the history on like the Blood Gang in the prisons. Now the Latin Kings are doing that. Like it's like a flux of OGs from the gang culture coming out on YouTube and everything. Which, you know, is interesting. I be watching all their shit. Like they're all telling their stories about how it all started and everything. Shout out to this one dude, Corey King. I think Triple Darkness is, you know, in tune with all that, you know, rocked out with them in the BK and whatnot. You'll only be able to say like one sentence or some shit. You'll have to pay again to chat. What? Wow. Triple D's all said it looked like it. It sure looked like it. And the Triple D stand for damn. Damn. But yeah, so yeah, it looks like there's a flux of OGs in the gang culture popping up on YouTube. And it looks like it's a pattern, because I was telling my homeboy Dread not long ago, there was an explosion of ex or current pimps that were rocking out on YouTube doing live streams. That one dude that the people in the sector were fucking with. I think they even said Cassandra was fucking with homeboy. What's his name? Sinful to P. He popped up. Then there were like some other pimps and everything doing their live streams. So that came for a minute. That seemed to phase out. And now the new thing seems to be the OG gangsters. They're starting to pop up. And me just being critical, hypercritical at times, it makes me wonder if this is like a setup. Because we've seen a pattern, right? We've seen a pattern of the pimps coming out, exposing themselves, telling their story. Now we see a pattern of the gangsters coming out, exposing themselves, telling their story. But if you're aware of the laws, pimping is very they come down on pimping hard with legal ramification nowadays because they call it human trafficking. In addition, whatever it is, the NDAA Act or whatever the act is called, they have new laws that try to restrict gang activity. You know what I'm saying? You could catch all types of RICO charges and everything just by being affiliated with the gang. You know what I mean? So I just gotta be critical and wonder if this is a setup. Like, is there like an agent? You know what I'm saying? Maybe in the pimp thing, one dude stepped out that was really an agent and stepped out doing live streams, talking their yap, whatever. And then the other pimps, they look and they see him doing that and he's rocking okay. So they're like, all right, well, I'll come out and do this and everything. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Basically smoke out all the people that's involved in this and then they come and just bag them up. You know what I'm saying? Very well, the same thing could be going down with the gang shit. Some agent comes out, starts talking this, that, the third. The other people see that he's getting shine and attention and see nothing's happening to them legally. So now they come out. And the next thing you know, feds run down and, you know, knock their heads off. I just always got to be suspicious of that because it's very coincidental. It's a pattern of the pimps and the gangsters coming out. And with both situations, they have laws and penalties that come down hard on people involved in that. LA named her son Nicki Minaj. That's dope. Named her son Nicki Minaj. Let me put this on live chat. Sometimes be people, they go LA in the building. What up? Yeah, I thought you was in there from Blackthorn Romeo. Sometimes if you don't put the shit on live chat, you be missing people. Yeah, see, I didn't see this message before. Here the kicker. YouTube is going to be gangster and charge people to chat. That's crazy, B. See, I told you this shit was going to happen. I told you this shit was going to happen. These trolls, they think they could do this. They're going to come down on this trolling. Watch. Word is sex trafficking, yeah. YouTube now sticking up his users for cash. I swear to God, Trump bought out Google or some shit. Probably. It's consensual, so that's interesting to see how the laws hold up in court. Maybe that's why they booked the sex workers on prostitution instead. Word. Yeah, yo. So, yeah, I'm just naturally suspicious of that. Yo, LA, did you see Cassandra's titties? I'm acting like it's Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Cassandra's titties. If you missed it, here they go. You know what I mean? I don't know what your current situation is with her, beef or not or whatever, but titties right there. You know what I mean? Word. So yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I'm just chilling. Another thing, I don't know if y'all caught my video earlier. It's on this Tyree Sneed cat, yo. Right now it's a rumor, but somebody was talking about how their little cousin saw him on YouTube and said that's the dude that raped him or her. I don't even know the gender of the cousin. For the sake of argument, we're just gonna assume the potential victim is a female. So somebody said their little cousin came out and said that's the dude that raped me, and she was 13 because it supposedly happened around April of 2018. So yeah, yo, that shit crazy. Here's the kicker. I've got shows coming up. Yeah, I caught this video this dude Jimmy did too. Like, I don't really be watching Jimmy like that, but it hopped up on the front page, says some old Black Sector Mafia. He talking about this dude Yellow Man and comparing it to us, and do y'all be going shows and everything? Well, yeah, I do be going on shows. I've been all around the world. I got some shows coming up. Port City, Ben had music up and he's doing his thing to his level. LA done made $30,000+ off YouTube alone last year. Bar Powers is just starting and is fucking like grabbing the attention of everyone with his skill out the break after just a couple weeks and only a couple songs. And the dude YJ the author, who knows what the fuck he has going on, done had going on, and has yet to go on. Because this shit look very professional. He be doing videos. He be mastering the songs official. So no, on some real shit, the team is strong. Pretty much everybody does their thing in one way or another. So to say that, oh, LA, you with some bombs, this nigga deliver, this other nigga a troll, that nigga a troll. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are doing their thing. So that's my answer to the shit that Jimmy was talking. Tyree out here, right? It's a rumor. It's a rumor. I'm not saying it like it's hard body fact. He gets trolled a lot. It could very well be some elaborate trolling. I don't know, but I already put the little message out there that if they want to come in and talk on the show, either the cousin could call in, the suspected victim could call in, or we could talk in private and figure something out to I'm not Mr. Get on the phone, call the cops, but for somebody raping kids, I absolutely will do that. You know what I'm saying? And the way I look at it, I've got a show coming up in Austin, Texas. And I'm just going to keep it a buck. There's no way that if I'm out there and that dude is free and no cops are fucking with him or anything, and I know 100% that he did that, there's no way that I could just go there and leave without, getting our hands on that situation. It's just not happening. So for that reason, I very much want to find out if this is true. And for that reason alone, I want to make sure that some legal recourse is either taken or started. Honestly, to protect myself from myself. I'm going to put it just like that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously for the girl or whoever if it's a boy or whatever, for the potential victim if the shit is true. Obviously for that reason. But in addition to that, I just know me. There's no way with a clear conscience I could be within a couple miles or whatever from him and not do anything if ain't nobody else doing anything. It's just not going to happen. So that's why I got to know that if this shit is true, that some action is at least taken or is pending. Like if I head out there and he's free, but the shit's at least being investigated, then all right, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if that shit is true and he gets jammed up for that, whatever prison in Texas or whatever it is, is gonna be handled. You know what I'm saying? By because you don't do shit like that and just rock out like everything cool in prison. Tyree, well, it's a rumor that he raped a 13-year-old last year. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at now. I'm leaning towards thinking it's just some trolling. You know what I'm saying? I'm really leaning toward it just being some trolling. Although he has talked some rape type stuff, playing around with the idea. He's currently stalking a woman that he's been stalking for several months already. So, he's very emotional. And, he's fucking nuts. He's a spaz. So I can't put it out of realm of possibility. But yeah, even me, I'm thinking it's more some trolling. And that's another thing. I figure, like, if I put the hand out to talk to the person that said this, because the dude said that their cousin wanted to take action against them, in the little messages I got or whatever. So if I put out a kite or whatever, or extend my hand for them to talk and, to support the situation, and nobody says anything and nobody reaches out, then I would take that silence as it being fake. You know what I'm saying? Then as far as I'm concerned, that is trolling. Because, all right, you could troll, but who's going to be trolling and actually try to press charges on somebody for a sexual assault? Because when you do shit like that, then that person could potentially have some legal recourse against them for making up some shit. So I know whoever's trolling ain't going to go that far. So that's another thing. I said, you know what? I put that out. You know what I'm saying? So in a way, it's kind of bait for if this is made up and nobody says anything, then all right, cool, with some bullshit. But it's also put that shit out there. So if it is true, then, we can get the ball started on figuring out, of getting this bitch locked up. Gonna interview her, Tone? Yeah, I'm open to interview. You know what I'm saying? And, I ain't trying to make a spectacle of it at the same time. I just want to find out what's going on. You know what I mean? Elfrost, she's down to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It don't even got to be like, elaborate on the channel. We do it in the cut, in private, talk, whatever. If you can't love me, dog, then I'm going to find someone who can, Ashley. Christ, yeah. Killers cry over women, not in a regular simp way either. A good example is that Elliot Rogers cat. Word. So yeah, I don't know if this shit true. Honestly, yeah, I'm leaning towards thinking it's some bullshit. But I do want to say this. If the shit is true, then to the victim, don't think I'm trying to crap on you. Don't think I'm trying to say you lying or nothing. Just do know that a lot of people troll this dude. A lot of people troll a lot of people. You know what I mean? So I'm only doing it because I don't know anybody in the potential situation, and I know a lot of trolling goes on. So if the shit is true, don't think that I'm trying to like downplay it or say that you're lying. I'm not doing that in any way. If it is true, I'm very open to you talking about it or helping you, through it. Matter of fact, let me check my mail just in case someone hit me, and if so, I will not be reading that. Investigators found 14 dead rabbits in Petland's freezer. Why the fuck are you telling me about that? I be getting weird ass email. Alright, let me check all my emails. Sometimes shit go into spam and everything like that. I'm gonna check my phone for the other thing, the joint where people told me about the situation in the first place. See if someone updated on that over there. 14 dead rabbits in the freezer. Cook them motherfuckers up. What you want me to do about it? Feeling good equals looking good. Join Blink today for only $1 down. Updates. SRP Designs replied to you. YouTube, a copyright claim was in show and prove, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Alright, so ain't nobody hit me on the email. New message from Tanya. Who the heck is Tanya? Word. The medicine in the apartment? Yep. I'm trying to stop smoking this bullshit. I got the patches, and I actually put the patch on, and I was good for a couple days. If I was on the computer like that, I'd be able to pull it up. But, as some of y'all may know, there's been a recent vaping lung disease that has been catching a lot of people from ages of, I think they said 14 to 38. So fairly the young bracket is getting this mysterious but harsh lung disease that has already killed one person in Chicago. They don't know specifically what is causing it yet, but they suspect that it's related to people that vape with third-party or underground means. Like, for example, if they smoke this Juul shit, they're suspecting that they're using THC pods, which obviously is not sold by the store. There's this ingredient called diacetyl that gives this condition that's called popcorn lung. They call it popcorn lung because the diacetyl is a similar ingredient to something that is that they put in popcorn flavoring or used to or whatever, and that was doing something to the airways of the lungs. But ever since that, became notoriously known, most products took the diacetyl off of it. The Juul thing don't use diacetyl, and most other leading vape things don't use the diacetyl. But like I said, the underground shit, the third party shit, they're prone to have whatever in it. You never know. Let me turn this delivery shit off. Got my delivery app on. Oh shit, this might be a good one to take. Nope, I ain't taking it. Steinway Gourmet Deli. No, let me turn you off. So that shit's happening. Oh yeah, another thing. The Juul, I believe is the Juul C. I believe it's called. Word. Yeah, it's just called the Juul. There's a Juul C. The new Juul. Okay, yeah. I'm on some dyslexic shit. I read the newest first and then go up. We read it in order. Siobhan in the building. What up? What up? Alright, let me read up the messages. I missed a lot. I'm gonna interview her. He might be another Sandusky. Him and Charlie Z act like killers, but crying over women. It's like, yeah, that Charlie Z dude, he a herb. He's just like, he's a classic example of a traditional herb. If you can't love me, dog, then I'm gonna find someone who can. Okay, I caught that. Elliot Rogers killed because he couldn't get boxed. That's dangerous as hell. He was a rape. Yeah, I heard about that. That's the new thing that happened, right? Somebody got rejected and started clapping. Trying to understand why the peach drives dudes crazy. Oh, the peach flavor of these things. KFC made plant-based nuggets. It got hits. People lined up around. Word. Now, is it plant-based nuggets, meaning it's vegan nuggets? Or is it chicken from chickens that only eat plants and don't have hormones in it? Or is it actually like some type of vegan, no chicken involved? Because KFC, the C stand for chicken. Trying to understand why the peach. Yeah, I read that. Open news. Yeah, I remember, man, well, you said you were recommending me do the same, to don't inhale it. But, that's like sitting in a wheelchair just because when your legs work. Oh. But at the same time, it makes sense because half of a craving and addiction is just the cessation of doing it. Holding the thing and, You know what I'm saying? So I can see that, but for somebody like me, I'm very habit prone. I'm very addiction prone. The Juul C, C1. Let me see. Let me see what this link about. That's my word. KFC debuts plant-based chicken. Cars are double looped around the building for these plant-based chickens. Beyond fried chicken. Yo, is it gonna be fried? Like, that's another thing. So you're making healthy vegan ass nuggets, but are they still gonna be fried, or are you gonna have like baked plant nuggets? KFC debuted its plant-based chicken, Beyond Fried Chicken, at a single Atlanta restaurant today. The product, which was developed in partnership with Beyond Meat, is being served as nuggets and boneless wings as part of a test to determine if they should expand distribution as part of a broad initiative. Response was strong, to say the least. Customers had already started lining up before the first employees arrived at 8 a.m. Wow, before the workers got there. An hour and a half before, with a queue that stretched a few blocks despite the rain. By the time it opened, a line of cars waiting at the drive-thru was double looped around the building and spilling as far as the eyes could see down the highway, causing traffic jams. As I write this, at 12:45 p.m., there's about 200 people that were waiting in line, despite staff having told them that they were about to sell out and plenty of people, wow, at the line length and leaving. I'd say it's likely we could expect to hear about plans to expand this partnership. Hey, I mean, I think it's, yeah, I'm looking at the pictures now, wow. They line up like they giving out free cheese out that piece. And they got the green looking KFC. Like how it's supposed to be red and white, the joint's green and white. Wow, plant-based nuggets. My question is it still going to be genetically modified though? Are they going to be giving people, you know, because as far as I'm concerned, a GMO is a GMO. If it's still going to have, you know, that scientific squirt this, squirt that, put this plant hormone in with that, that's just as bad. White version of Popeye, the word. Yeah, I'll probably try it too though. Treat that shit like a cigar, but take a puff and enjoy the flavor. Yeah, see, man, that's how a normal non-fiend should do it. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I am a fiend. I'm like a crackhead that just never smoked crack. Like, if I were to smoke crack, I would be the worst version of a crack smoker. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I'm just addiction prone. Like, when I was smoking cigarettes, I got up to like 2.5 packs a day. When I used to drink heavy, I'd kill at least a fifth a day. Weed, fortunately, I never took to that hard. Like, I never liked it to that level. So, I'd be a supreme pothead. For a minute, I was fucking with the oxys. I was taking those every single day. But I only took like a little bit every day. So it was like, you know what I mean? Like I got a homeboy that was also fiended out off the oxys, but he would take like a whole lot. He'd chew like 12, 30 blue pills and shit a day. You know? Because I was also, you know, was also the retail man with it. So, you know what I mean? I wanted to make sure profit and everything was good. So, of course it's going to be GMO. Once the big food industry gets on this vegan shit, then everyone who's vegan might get fat. Word. I'm a jewel fiend too, but I stopped because I'm in the gym and don't want to take it. Yo, with my runs, yo, BTR, that's real, yo. And that's kind of like one of the big things that is probably going to get me to quit this shit. I don't know if you saw this shit from the beginning, but I was like, at the end of my workout, I was, you know, doing the elevated push-ups and shit. And like, I felt like an asshole. Like, right after I did it, I grabbed this shit and started smoking it. And I noticed that ever since I've been smoking this, like, my gym runs are like mad short. Cause I'm in there, I'm working out, but it's like I want to hurry up, get out, and, you know, smoke my bullshit. So, you know, I'll be in there maybe like 20, 30 minutes. You know, I'm like, well, I want to get out and smoke my shit. You know? Because one thing I can say, this shit doesn't really interfere with, like, it's not like cigarettes. You know, it doesn't, like, fuck with your breathing. You don't got the tar. You don't got, like, 98% of the bullshit that's in cigarettes is not in this. But, you know, it's still, putting something in your lungs other than healthy oxygen. So, but, like, when I was fucking with the patches for a few days, I noticed, like, I went to the gym, and I was, like, more focused on what I was doing at the gym. Because I wasn't like, oh, after this, I get to smoke my bullshit. It's like, nah, I had the patch on. So, you know what I'm saying? I actually spent, like, more time and, you know, did it like how I used to do it. Y'all see how I'm smoking on this shit? I'm fiended out. As long as you're not taking those. And I take those super long inhale hits too. Yeah, I'm the worst. When it comes to shit like this, to habits and stuff, I am the worst. Like, I'm a very, I was talking to my cousin about this because he could relate to me. He's going through it with the drinking right now. He says that, pretty much the same thing that I feel. He says, like we're both very intense people. Like, anything I do intensely. Good things I do intensely. Bad things I do intensely. And my cousin was saying the same thing. He put it in perfect words of the way that I feel it. It's like, he said, I don't even understand moderation. Like, how could you give me something that I like, that I enjoy, and I only do it moderate? Like, to people like us, it doesn't even make any sense. Like, moderation makes no sense to me. Like, this shit, I like it for whatever the fuck I like it for. Yeah, I'm gonna go hard. Fuck you mean just a little bit? Slow down, son. You killing them? Nah, I'm filling them with octane. I'm gonna puff this shit till my ass fall off. It's better than smoking, but it still affects your stamina. Yeah, for long runs. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like, I have to quit. You know what I mean? Another perfect example. I went to the club with my man Damien Friday. He came through with a little bit of Jägermeister, like a little small ass little hit. He bought some like little airplane bottles. So he came to the crib with like a little ass mixture. Now I don't drink like that anymore. Like I might drink once a year, if at all. Like I used to drink heavy, right? So he came through with that. I downed it or whatever. And I was like, yep. Be getting a lot more drinks when we get to the spot. He's like, no, son, just chill, you know, a little bit. Just get your buzz, little night. All right, what the fuck are you talking about, B? You introduced me to alcohol, then that means I'm going all out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be drinking. I told him, I let him know, I'm like, yo, I'm just not that type of person. I'm an intense person. I'm gonna do a lot of it, or I'm gonna do none at all. Since you brought this shit to me, and I took it down, then yeah, it's time to go all out. And I probably had, I think I got some more Jägermeister. I think I wanted to go down that same road of what I was drinking, and I drank mad of them shits. And I was bent. I just don't know moderation. It doesn't make any sense to me. I had the same issue tone. That's a curse of having passion and ambition. Yeah, you right, yo. But I mean, it's a blessing at the same time. Because I'm sure like when you in the gym, you know, you probably put that intensity towards that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's me. Like when I wasn't smoking this bullshit, I was in the gym. I used to rock out. I had dudes in there before I switched to Planet Fitness, I was working out at the local little recreation joint or whatever, where it's more serious people in there. And them dudes thought I was hopped up on cocaine. Like they just liked the energy. Like they said, when I came through, you know, I charged them. Like I had like an electric current around me or something. I was on some Macho Man shit up in there, and I would just get busy. Because, you know, that's my energy. It's intense. But in that case, I put it towards something productive, towards something good. You know, they had them niggas thinking I was on, like, hopped up on cocaine or some shit like that. Even though I was drinking, what's that shit called? NO Explode, which is like an energy drink or whatever. So that kind of, you know, gives you a little hops. It has like 3 hits of caffeine per serving. It's not that intense. If it was, you would have a mod kit inhaling big vape. See, but see, why'd you have to tell me that? Because now I just didn't do that. That's just because of ignorance. I don't got a mod kit. You know what I'm saying? You introduced me to this mod kit. I'll get on Google, look it up. Next thing you know, next week you probably see me with the whole big apparatus and the mod kit popping off. That's just because of ignorance. I didn't know there was a mod kit. Actually, you did tell me about some shit like that before. But I think that was in reference of fixing it because I think my shit was broken. But now I wouldn't get a mod kit just because you know, whatever this new illness is, it's suspected that it has to do with altered versions from the retail version of the thing, like third party shit, people modifying it. So for that reason, I wouldn't even look into that. But shit, if I'd have known the ins and outs about that prior to this new bullshit that's coming out, the sickness people getting, I'd have had all types of mods on my shit, you know. You'll get more flavorful taste. Word. Yeah, so you know, you put it to something good. But yeah, about that the illness though, one thing, because that people are saying, oh, now the vaping's giving people lung cancer. No, it's not that. It's an acute disease, meaning it's not chronic. I mean, I'm no medical person, and pardon me if I sound ignorant for not even knowing the difference between acute and chronic, but correct me if I'm wrong. Acute means something that's like onset quickly, and that I guess more times than not is treatable, and then it goes away, right? Because they said some people were being treated for it. They did say one person in Chicago, at least so far, has died, because, you know, it is severe, it's strong. But they were also talking about some other people that had it that have been treated, and you know, they done got better. Whereas chronic, if I got the terms correct, that's more something that keeps progressing, keeps getting worse, that, you know, like a cancer or something like that. So the shit going on with the vaping right now that they're talking about is some kind of like the shit I was talking about, some intense, abrupt thing that, as far as I'm aware of now, is treatable if it doesn't kill the person. And then, you know, so it's not like some cancer. They be having cloud blowing competition with them custom and I be seeing that. Yeah, I be noticing some people with the long joints, they should be having like big ass clouds of smoke. Elle Frost, she got some vape thing that, you know, if you check out Elle Frost, check out her channel. If you watch her shit and her thumbnails now, ever since that potential rapist was talking about that bullshit, now in her thumbnail she be like covered in the cloud of vape smoke and shit. You know what I mean? I go front. I'm waiting for that thing. She's supposed to have got me one of the things with the, you know, with some good dream-like inducing thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting on that. You know what I'm saying? Over there. You know what I mean? So yeah, you gotta, you know, holler at me on that shit. I kind of be a fiend for that. You know what I mean? Don't hate, but check it out. All right, let me see. Look at me now. Well, shout out to Elle Frost. Check out her channel and subscribe if you haven't already. She might actually join me on the road to a particular one of the shows that I'm going to be doing. That happens to actually be the Austin, Texas one. Are you of legal smoking age? Yes, I am. These are my kits, huh? Quick view. Purge Alloy 30W pod system. Wow, yeah, see? Aspire K-Light starter kit. These look like the joints that she got, the box joints. Enokin Adept 17W and Zlide. Zandy Vape, Tony B Swell. Shits be sounding like porn names or some shit. Get the Tony B Swell. Element Vape. Okay. See, if this is a lung issue thing, are, which kind of makes sense as a company, are going to be designed for you to pay more money for less. You know what I'm saying? So as I understand, a lot of these custom kits and these people that get their own oils and everything, it lasts longer than what you get, you know, just off of this thing. Because a 4-pack of these things cost, what? How much you pay, BTR? I found a spot that got them for 16 flat. But usually they run anywhere from like $16 to $30. I smoked the mint. The mint is the cheapest one. It's the only one I really like that. It just happens to be the cheapest one. But they got the cream. They got the fruit flavor. Like some of these shits cost like $25. The mango be costing like $30. You know, I'm in New York, so you know we're gonna get hit in the head with the, you know, the highest prices. But yeah, as I understand, when you get your shit, you know, on some do-it-yourself stuff, you'll get more bang for your buck, or more smoke for your tote. Yeah, I gotta stop this shit. Oh, my man Lewis commented. Oh, he's the 5th assistant AG of the U.S. and language. His father, who not getting enrolled from the Asian boy, was the 4th. Okay. Read what my man said. Oh, you're a long ass comment. I'm gonna get to you, Lewis. I ain't gonna read it right now. I just hit the read board. That shit is like dumb long. Shout out to my man Lewis. He always be coming through with the dope ass information about things too. He done put me on the mad shit. Dookie Badass, what up, man? Yeah, so shout out to my man Lewis. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your family and everything that's going on, and you know what I mean? May everyone be well, you know? I caught a heartbreaking moment on the way to the store a little bit earlier. I don't know, I just saw a woman walking down the street crying. Like that shit, I literally wanted to ask her, like, is there anything I could do? I had no idea what she was crying about. You know, but obviously you don't want to be intrusive. She could have lost a family member. She could have, someone broke up with her. Who knows what it is? But like the shit, like I don't like to see that. I don't like to see people cry. I definitely don't like to see women cry. Nice, pretty little young lady too, just walking down the street. You know, at first, you know, you hear the, First, I thought I was hoping she was laughing hysterically. But then as I walk, you know, she's going this way, I'm going this way. And I just see her, like, you know, going through it. I was like, oh, man. But I didn't say anything because, you know, I don't know. You don't want to be in people's business like that. You know, you be more a pest than anything. But that shit, I don't like that. What's going on with you, Dookie? So yeah, that's that. Yeah, what's this dude Steve's talking about this fighting shit, man? Now everybody want to fight him. Who's first? Who's first? Cliff was first. And you got your ass kicked. Oh, man. So, you know, shout out to that great entertainment of Styles. And did somebody tell him that I wanted to fight him? He was on the stream a couple days ago. Did I hear that Mr. Young wants to get physical? And what type of way is that to inquire? You want to get fit? This nigga has like the worst type of, the most suspect way of talking that shit. Is you want to get physical? I want to put hands on a man and rub you down. Yeah, he be saying some old wild shit, B. Walked and talked next to a chick crying. In the long run, she turned out crazy. Word. Now, do you mean in the long run, as you walked and talked to her, and y'all started having some type of relationship, be it friends or more, and that was the start of that? You met her when she was crying, you opened up to her and everything, and she opened up to you, and then you dealt with her to some level when you found out she was crazy? Or do you mean in that moment you found out she was crazy? Like you were talking to her, she crying, she started telling you what it is, you know, she started saying that, you know, her cereal box was running across the room and she didn't like it. She likes her cereal box to stay still. And then the Cheerios started jumping out and flying all over the place. And you know what I'm saying? Her cable box wanted to break up with her. That type of crazy. Like, was it in the moment she was crazy? Or down the line you found that she was fucking nuts? Because I've encountered both. You know what I'm saying? If there's a crazy chick watching this now, I'll just say shout out to you. Word. Yeah, it's a very I don't know. I guess you could say a simping for women show. Sandra, another one I'm thinking of is that Long Leg Ladies. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Long Leg Ladies. Through and after the relationship. Okay, so she extremely damaged. Told me she used to get. Oh man. Wow. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. And you know what's messed up on some real shit, like, and I'm sure y'all already know this, it'll be like 9 out of 10, I don't know if this is a black woman or not or whatever, 9 out of 10 black women we meet, I would say women, but, you know, most of my encounters be with sisters and whatnot, 9 out of 10 black women that I meet have had a history of some type of sexual abuse, be it molestation when they were a kid, or just straight up rape one time, maybe even when they were a kid in that, or as an adult or whatever. Like, I'd be hard pressed to find at least a black woman that hasn't gone through that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some people that have a more varied type of race encountering and dealings with women could tell me, is that with white women? Is that also with Asian women? Is that with other women? Because, you know, I know in the black community, that shit is like rampant. Like, be hard pressed to find one woman that has not had some type of damaging thing that they can't help, that somebody done did to them back in the day. Like 9 out of 10 on some real shit. But yeah, back to I'm putting her thing in the thing. Long Leg Ladies. Oh my goodness. 6'1", right? She be up in LA thing. You know what I mean? She might be next to something and LA's jump off. But you know, I'm still gonna give her props and throw a channel up in here. Long Leg Lady. I mean, like, she had commented on my video, and I guess with the algorithms, it put her, because I'm already subscribed to it, put her other videos on the front page. You know, I guess it makes sense when there's an engagement between another channel, then you're gonna start seeing their thing pop up. So I put Long Leg Lazies. So like her joint started popping up, and I just started watching some of them. And yeah, she, you know, she dope. Let me subscribe from this channel too. Boom. So yeah, subscribe to as the Kemet people like to say, the sis star. You know what I mean? 6'1". Hailing from Louisiana, currently in the NYC area. So boom, check her out. She'll be telling some great stories. Now she got a bunch of videos talking about Mac and makeup and all that. Very girly girl, very elegant young woman. Very, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and I love women that are feminine. Right? I'm saying I don't be watching them Mac shits about the makeup, this, that. But her other joints where she be, you know, talking about life and experience and everything is, you know, very. I do enjoy checking that out. So yeah, check her out. You know what I'm saying? I like her spirit. I like where she coming from. Remember when I met this one chick who likes when I would musty basketball shorts because it reminded her of an uncle and his friends. Oh my goodness, taking turns. These females are off the chain. Wow. Yeah, man, ain't that something? The whole psyche of a woman that I guess you could say it's kind of like a sense of that Stockholm type syndrome. The women that get an affinity toward some type of harsh thing that done happened to them, and now they need that in a man. They kind of crave that deep down. That should be crazy. I done had more than one woman complain or try to start an argument with me because I do not argue with them. Like, that was the argument. You don't argue with me. You don't fuss with me. You know what I'm saying? I guess they want me to see that emotion or whatever. I be like very laid back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not like somebody you can walk over or anything like that. I just have a very, laid back way of conveying what I got to convey, getting what I want, getting what I need. You know what I'm saying? The arguing and the yelling, I don't got to do all that. And you got women out there that I guess crave that to a degree. You know what I mean? When you pounding them out and you choking them, I guess that ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? They want the arguments and the fights in the street and all that other bullshit. I ain't really about that. You know what I'm saying? Extremely damaged. Yeah, man. That's crazy, though. You know what I'm saying? I had women that, at least showed the signs that they would want me to beat their ass. Me either. Fuck that. Word. Right, Siobhan? See, Siobhan, no, because, you know, her husband's official tissue. Shout out to that guy. You know what I'm saying? I like his energy, like how, you know, I don't know him like as intimately as you do, obviously. But just his aura, his way that he conveys himself, like, yeah, I could salute that all day. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a big guy thing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when you're a bigger guy, like, I don't want to say gentle giant or anything like that, but, you know, we're kind of used to having, like, a certain presence as it is. So maybe in a sense, in certain type of situations, we're going to be a lot less likely to be, you know what I mean? Because, like, our presence kind of, I guess, maybe compensates for that in a sense. You know? A genuinely great guy on all levels. Very lucky. Word. As is he. You know what I'm saying? Somebody doing some joke saying, yeah, Tone Space and that guy, some old, what was some them cats, the Wolf Pack or some shit like that, talking some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? The dude Dream doing his grimy shit or whatever. Seeming as cool and goofy as can be, but next thing you know, on the low, you'll find out he's doing some real sinister shit. You know? So, yeah, man, there's a lot of women that, you know, that don't. I remember the very first time that I found out about choking a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, you rocking with her and she just wants that, you know, she just wants that. Like, I didn't know that was a thing until I found out it was a thing. You know? I ignore them bozos. Yeah, they some bozos. You know what I'm saying? I started, you know, trying to do it in a way that's controlled that I ain't really hurting her. Harder. Oh, okay. Harder. You sure? All right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a team player, so at that point, you know, she started like one time. Sure, the shorty that I first found out about the choking thing. Well, I guess she was on top of me. I forgot what position it was, but you know, just instinctively, she started like reaching to choke me, and then like she moved her hand. I was like, oh, yeah, go for it, whatever. Yeah, why not? You know what I'm saying? Each to their own, but that's just weird. Yeah, that's a thing. Some people like it. Now, one thing I would never do is that rape fantasy shit. I cannot get down with that. And believe me, I've had women that have, I guess, brought that up like in text. Yeah, sometimes it's fun to even play that. I'm like, oh, I ain't fucking with that. That shit will get you in trouble. That has setup written all over it as far as I'm concerned. You know? Rape fantasies, yeah, I wouldn't do anything like that. I'm not a trained guy. I never rock out with another male presence. I ain't trying to see another man's thing. Like I'm the type. I never watch porn because I don't want to see the men. I don't want to see penis. Like, how does that work? Is that like watching a sport? Like, go team. Like, that's your team. Like, that's you. We're the Jets. Like, like I don't understand porn from a male perspective. Like, when you see a guy doing this thing, you see a guy getting some pussy. You're not. You're sitting there watching him do that. Are you supposed to like vicariously act like that's you? Yeah, I'm doing my, you know, like how does that work? I never understood the allure of porn from the male perspective, and I know a lot of people love that. So I know I'm the weirdo in that case, but I'm just a weirdo in that case. I don't understand why men like man and woman porn. You know what I'm saying? If something with women or women stripping or with another woman, all right, yeah, all female energy, I'm open to it. But I'm not trying to see a sweaty ass or a dude. I don't want to see that. It's a setup. Baby, can you come through the window with a ski mask? Right. You know? Well, that's crazy. But yeah, I don't fuck with the trains and all that shit. Anything that involves another man, I'm good money on that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've told this story before. Let me take a sip of water. I'll go into this this train story. I actually got two train stories that I was at the event, but I wasn't a participant. I'll tell one of them. I was back in like early 2010s, like 10 or 11. Rest in peace to one of my best friends in the world, Tommy. It was him and my cousin. Now, Tommy would get on Craigslist and just get women and have sex with them. I guess that's a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. That's a thing. Ain't no paying or anything. They got the thing on Craigslist, M looking for women or something for sex, and he finds them and he does his thing. He don't care what they look like or nothing. So he do that. We over at, which was like a party crib we had in Silver Spring, Maryland. I think it was around the summertime, maybe even fall. So, you know, him and Tommy and my cousin, they getting drunk and shit. At the time, I was drinking, you know what I'm saying? I was like mad bent. So Tommy's like, yeah, let's get a Craigslist bitch over. So he does his little computer thing and produces a behemoth within probably like 45 minutes to an hour later. Just like big behemoth, like she had like real wide nostrils. She looked crazy, like crazy. Gut all popping off and everything. Face looking, you know, a little bit pit bully or what's that shit? The pug type dog face. So she comes in there and she had something wrong with her foot, like her leg was broken or in a thing or some shit was going on with her foot. So, you know, it was a party crib. So we in the living room. And for whatever reason, she wanted to read a poem to the audience, which was Tommy, my cousin Light, and me that was there, right? I guess she didn't know who was going to do what. I guess she thought all three of us was going to be involved in the thing. So she starts reading her poem. Whatever it was about, I don't remember. I was drunk. And so she's done with it, and then she says, "You may take me to the bedroom now." Talking to us, I guess. But little did she know, they were going to rock out right there on the spot in the living room. Like, ain't no bedroom to go to, because we had another roommate that was there. It was I'm saying this governor. It was my man Light and this other dude, Chris. that was staying there. But Light would sleep on the couch. Chris had the bedroom. So wasn't no bedroom to go. You thought you getting some old classy shit. You a Craigslist chick. You know what I'm saying? You getting done right here on the spot out here in the open. So, you know, they let her know, like, nah, it ain't going on down like that. So they start doing whatever they doing with her. I'm sitting in a little chair, like a little comfy type chair, and I, you know, eating cereal with some shit. Them niggas is getting bent, drunk. She had jowls. Yeah, her jowls were, oh my goodness, her jowls were howling. So, yeah, she did have like a wide face going on, like real big behemoth. She was tall too, like 6 foot something. You know, I like tall women, but I mean, not this one. So, you know, they're doing their thing. Both of these grown ass men, ass naked in front of each other, or pulling down their pants, hitting the front hole while the other one's hitting the back hole. And I'm just sitting there, like, let's say they're over here, right? No. I was here, they would be on that side. Okay, so I'm like sitting here, let's say sitting here in the couch, the other people, they over there, a couple feet away. So they over there doing whatever they doing. I'm just sitting there, I got me a little bowl of cereal, I'm just sitting there eating my cereal. And, you know, I'm not really watching, but, you know, I'm kind of doing like one of you know, like I can't believe this shit. One of them hitting the front, another one hitting the back, and then it got real crazy. This shit done got crazy to me. Now, I will never understand how men, now I'm not saying putting any shade on my brothers, they're homo, no, they are heterosexual men all day, but I guess in that whole train lifestyle or that have sex with anything, no matter what she looks type woman, because I couldn't understand that. I can't understand how a man would want to fuck something like this. This shorty was busted. I'm going to say straight up. She was like hit. You know what I'm saying? So she starts topping both of them off. Both of them got I'm not going to mimic it though. Both of them got their things out. So imagine one thing sticking this way, one thing sticking that way, and the woman head in the middle. She go to the left one. Then she go to the right one. Now, mind you, their joints are her head apart in distance. Now, she did have wide jowls. She had a big-ass head, but still, that was too close vicinity for two penises to be next to each other. Mm-hmm. Let me not do that. But, yeah, she would go to the left and go to the right, hitting them off, whatever. And then she attempts to take both of them and kind of, you know, get some swordplay thing going on. Both of them were, that's when they were like, oh. And I'm like, that's the old part? How about the fact that, you know, there's going to be pre-com, all types of shit going on. How about the fact that you have this woman's mouth that's getting your male juices and then going to you and mixing his male juices with your male juices? How about that? That ain't the old part? How about the fact that y'all penises were in too close a vicinity to begin with? No, it's when she started to, you know, get some Star Wars swordplay going on. Oh, that's the jump back moment. So that shit was weird to me. But I don't get it. I don't get how a man, what is it, the double penetration, one's in the butt, the other's in the front. I don't get how two men could be comfortable that close to each other. I don't even want to see another man naked. I played a lot of sports. As a young teen, I won an MVP in this like varied sport thing we did at this boys club center I used to go to. I didn't even like going in the shower with other naked motherfuckers. A steamy ass room with naked niggas. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Now that may be a little too far. It's sports, you know, it's just men showering. I understand all that. You know what I mean? But I don't want to see another man. I can't watch porn. I'm not trying to fuck with any train. Put me in any situation with a woman or women's, meaning multiple women, cool, whatever. I'm a team player. You want to talk about Morgans? I've done given Morgans, I've done received Morgans. If you don't know what a Morgan is, holler at LA, he'll tell you what it is. He cracked the jokes on the Morgan, but basically the point I'm saying, if it's with a woman, I'm cool with it. However, ain't nothing sticking insertion in me. Well, tongue, because Morgan involves the tongue, but yeah. Beyond that, ain't nothing going up, nothing or nothing like that. But basically, anything as long as it's with a woman, I'm cool with it. But yeah, once you have another male person with another penis in the thing, like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't rock like that. Literally, I can't rock like that. Lord, another motherfucker there. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? You know what I'm saying? I don't make any sense. No trains for me. Yeah, I just don't get it. And you got some people that tell you, like, "Woo, you should talk about trains was the shit back in the day. We used to run trains all the time." I'm like, all right, you know. And I ain't trying to send any shade to anybody that do rock out like that. I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get another male person being visible or within near closeness to me in a sexual encounter where they're doing the same thing. I mean, the closest thing I guess I could see that's kind of tolerable is, all right, if my man got his chick that's all to him and that's him, and I got my chick that's all to me and that's me, and we happen to be in the same room. All right, something like that is like, whatever. I ain't gonna really be thinking about the other nigga naked because I ain't be looking at his ass. I got my woman there to rock with. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to get a woman's distance apart from no other naked ass man. That's basically the main point. And as you see, this chick, she tried to get some swordplay going on with them cats, and that was the moment that got them, you know, I guess upset or whatever. Oh yeah, there's more to the story though. Hold up. More to the story, right? So them niggas is drunk, right? They pissy drunk off their mind, right? I'm sitting down eating my cereal, and they looking at me like, "Oh, you ain't getting in on this?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." Eating my cereal, just chilling. So I guess this woman, the behemoth, I guess she thought I was shy, like I really didn't want to engage in that, and I was just being shy or some shit. I don't know what it was. Now my friends, they should have known better, but they drunk off their ass. So both of them and this big behemoth start start coming to my direction. I'm sitting down on the chair, and next thing you know, I get in on some drunk shit. They trying to hold me down while this woman's trying to unzip my pants so she could give me some of that ill shit that she got going on with fresh other men's juices all betwixt her legs and mouth. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, I'm appalled. And I'm like, yo, I told you I ain't trying to do this. And they laughing. They thinking that I'm just like not trying to do it because I really want to. But I'm like, no, dude, get the fuck off me. You know what I'm saying? And I basically told that bitch, like, she started trying to unzip my shit. I was like, bitch, if you don't get the fuck off me, I'm going to kick your fucking leg out that's broken or whatever. And I was really on the verge of just like, just kicking her whole fucking shit out. Oh, you really don't want to do it? Yeah, bitch, I told you that. Get the fuck away from me with your nasty ass. And, you know, she got the fuck away from me. But I don't know. Shout out to everybody that run trains. Do what you do. I'll never understand it, but I won't knock you for your pleasures. Shout out to all the men that like to watch porn. I will never understand it when it involves another man's penis. But I know I am in the very small minority of not being a fan of that. So salute to y'all. Do what you do. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that shit was crazy. And then the other train story happened in college. That was like way back, like 98, 99. It was like some chick that I had known from the dorms. She used to call me Prince Anthony because she said I looked like Prince. So her nickname for me was Prince Anthony. So I don't know, I was drinking then too. So we came back from whatever we did because we were staying in this house on Fairmont Street. LJ will know where that is in DC or whatever, right? So we were staying on Fairmont, 1137 Fairmont. I even remember the number. And this other dude that at the dorm, because I stayed in this dorm called Meridian, which was a male-female dorm. Now, that was a wonderful time in Meridian. You know what I'm saying? Living on the floor with other women. Oh my goodness, I ain't gonna go through all that, but yeah, that was a beautiful thing. But homeboy that was a little older than us, we were like 18, 19. Dude had to be in his like 20s. Little short dude, Spanish dude, I forget his name though. Dave, I think. Ain't like anybody that was in this is gonna see this, but he had brought this chick, the same chick that used to call me Prince Anthony. I think she was from London or something because she had an accent of some kind or whatever, right? Real thin chick. She didn't really have any breasts like that. She was like real thin built, but she had a pretty face. You know what I'm saying? She looked good or whatever. So he had brought her home. I guess they were out clubbing, whatever. They all drunk. She drunk off her ass. And the next thing you know, we starts eating her out. Like I'm just in the crib chilling, and I guess I turn. It was a house, so I go in like one room. He's eating her out. Next thing you know, one of my other mans is there. He gets in on it. They getting in on it. Now this person, he may see this, and this is one of my good friends to this day. I ain't gonna blow up who that was. But he was all about that train life. His first time having sex, he said, was a train. That's what I'm talking about. The people that be like, yeah, trains are the shit. So since I knew this was his forte, I wake his ass up. I'm like, yo, you know, there's a train going on. He like, oh, what? A train? He's like halfway still sleep in his eyes, halfway asleep. He like, a train? You ain't fucking? Well, shit, I'll fucking. So he come out, joint in hand or whatever. And, you know, she there. She just open for whatever. Some dude, one of my other homeboys was in back of her. She ended up grabbing his thing, sucking it. And I'm looking him in the face. And he's just giving me this look like. So she doing her while she's getting eat out. And then my other mans came in and he started rocking out. And the whole time she's like, where's Prince Anthony? I was like, oh, I'm right here. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't trying to get it on that shit. But, and then my other homeboy was like, yo, you better get on this. You be like, nah, I'm good, fam. So, you know, I guess on some Forrest Gump shit, I've been in the vicinity of two train. You know, Forrest Gump was like there at every monumental event. So yeah, I've been feet away from 2 experiences of a train-like nature. But yeah, I ain't never. It's just not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hit the like. Got 3 likes up in here. Let me reset. Maybe it's more. It just ain't showing. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I just want to run my mouth about some shit. Ain't nothing really super elaborate. 3 likes. Let's get them likes up on some Hassan Campbell shit. Yeah, that guy is dope. Let's see what else going on in YouTube land. New message from Tanya. I gotta see who this Tanya person is. Shout out to Tanya. Oh my goodness, the Cassandra thing popped up again. You just see joints in my face. Did Tupac call out Cool G Rap on Against All Odds? Yes, he did. Machiavelli Media, shout out to that. Alright, LA is live. I'll probably shut this down and check his joint out. Oh, Bob Powers got a new joint. You know what? Before I'm gonna play the Bob Powers shit so you get my instant reaction. I'm gonna play that shit like in seconds from now. So get on there and throw it on before I bounce. How to clean the stove. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, for those that may not know, on Against All Odds by Tupac, he was talking about Cool G Rap. He had some issue with Cool G Rap 9596. So when he said looking like Larry Holmes, flabby and sick, trying to play a hate on my shit, eat a fat dick, he was referring to Cool G Rap and De La Soul. Because in the ad lib, he said look at De La Soul. But a lot of people don't know that flabby and sick line was specifically for Cool G Rap. Shout out to Cool G Rap. I actually know him because he fucks with Necro hard. Him and Necro got an album together. I'm still waiting to get a track done with the brother. That'll just be iconic hip-hop history-wise. So that may very well happen. So don't be surprised if you don't hear me on the track with Cool G Rap. So, yeah, Flabby Home, Flabby and Sick, trying to play and hate on my shit. Yeah, that was for G Rap. So, yo, I'm about to boogie. But first, we're going to play this Bob Powers shit. Hold up. Shout out to Bob Powers. I don't know what the fuck this dude is talking about, saying that his career is over. It's over. His shit is sounding whack. This Jimmy dude. Because Bob Powers is rocking. All right, y'all. Check it. Video is private. No, it's not. Let's click the wrong thing. New Bob Powers, My Beautiful. Okay, let's hear it. Yo, what the fuck? Is it really? I think this shit's on private. I'm gonna go to his channel just to be sure. Maybe I had to take it down and put it back up. Trying to play a hate on my shit? Yeah, nigga Jimmy trying to play a hate on our shit? Ain't you flabby and sick like G-Rap? was accused of being. All right, I think Bar Powers took it down. So, but subscribe to Bar. I'm put his link in. Couple people in here, y'all could subscribe to the brother. And anybody to catch this on the replay if you're not in tune with Bar Powers, now you have a chance to do just that. Let me throw this joint up in the chat room real quick before I sign up out of this thing. Trying to play hate on my shit. It's Bar Powers channel. He got a new song, so I guess he's gonna probably put it back up. What the fuck?
My name's Chad Kimball, and if you give me 45
no,
seconds...
Chad Kimball, get the fuck out of here, Chad Kimball. Your whole logo look like a bad symbol. You're gonna collide like clash symbols. You're gonna be like, wow, pain is how that man had did you. All right. LA over on the show, snapping on Sandy and the monkey. Oh man, damn! Right when I'm giving up props for them big, huge breasts. Well, I did say when he was in here that I don't know what his, you know what I mean? Because he be going at it, he be going through it with a lot of different women. So you know, I ain't know if she's in cook mode level or if she in cool level. I just saw big ass titties, and you know, that's what it is. But yeah, that's Bar Powers channel and everything. And on that note, I'm gonna mosey on over there and see what all that shit's about. I don't care for the drama lately, yeah, man. I'm trying to chill on the drama. All right, good peoples. BTR, Siobhan Manowar. Anybody else up in here? Anybody else that may have been in the cut, in the tuck? And what up, LA? Oh, catch y'all later. Turn this shit off right over here. Try to play hate on my shit.